Hi. Today we are talking about time management. Oh, yes, that thing that we are always wrangling, always trying to optimize because as women of color and non-binary people of color who have ambitious career goals, I know that all of you are just like, if only there could be more time in the day, and also there's just so much thrown on everybody's plates all the time that, our working world has gotten fully out of control. But anyway, I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of times time management and just trying to get everything done that we want to get done in any particular period of time can feel like this. Super frustrating, like, oh my God, I have so much to do. Honestly, this picture doesn't even begin to, I think, illustrate how stressful it might feel for folks. Sometimes there's just a lot of demands on your time, in your job, in the 10 other jobs that you're forced to do at your job, your work, your personal life, your community, all of that. So that's why I wanted to do this video and share one strategy that you might want to consider, and it may help cut on the overwhelm a little bit and help you actually be more efficient with your time, work smarter, not harder, and have kind of more impact with the time that you do put into various types of work. So some of you might have heard of this thing called the ABC list by Alan Lakin, I guess. Not sure. Just found out who that is by. And the idea behind this list is that you put all of your to-dos, all the things you have to work on, all your action items, etc., into three separate lists. And sometimes if I have a long piece of paper or something, I'll just turn a piece of paper landscape and I'll just draw two lines and then I make an ABC list like that. I'm going to talk you through what this original idea is, and then I'll show you my version of it. So in this version of it, the things that go in column A are high, you do them first. They're high priority, very important, critical items with close deadlines. Make sense? Okay. Then B is kind of like the next set of things that you do. Those medium priority things, important over time, not as critical as A items, but still you want to spend time doing those things. And then C, that's the lowest on the list, low priority at this time, no real consequences or anything relatively if you're not going to do them at this time. So cool, all well and good. Now, the way I learned this ABC concept actually was from my business coach, Maya Heradat. And I have since put my own twist on it over time as I've adapted this process to work for me, which is always crucial whenever you get any kind of like career advice or anything. Like, always think about how could it be best tailored to you and best made to fit you, because everybody has unique circumstances and unique set of priorities and unique landscape in their lives. Okay, so this is how I do it. The A items, they're the important, not urgent items. So if you remember the Eisenhower matrix, I'll probably shoot a video on that at some point if I haven't already by now. But the Eisenhower matrix is a 2x2 quadrant matrix, and it's important, not important on the one side, and urgent, not urgent on the other side. So anyway, A items are the important and not, in my opinion, A items should be the important and not urgent stuff. So the things that actually are the second bullet here, activities and action items that are crucial to your long-term career success and career goals, because these are too often easy for us to put on the back burner because frankly, people always dumping work on your desk and they're sending you stuff and they're trying to, have you put out all the fires and stuff. I mean, that is the classic situation of clients that come to embrace change. So I'm actually flipping the script a little bit here and taking a more intersectional approach to put under the A most important top priority items for you is these things that you need to do to advance your career in the long run. I think we got to put those first. And then also things that if you don't prioritize today, they're going to have major negative consequences. So, and please define that narrowly and be realistic with that major negative consequences thing. I don't want all the fires to fall in under this category. Otherwise, this system is not going to work. You'll have too many exceptions to the rule, kind of. Okay, then the B column is things that are important and need to get done in the short term. But these are activities and action items that don't rise to the level of the A item. So a lot of times this means these are things that you kind of like have to do for your job or your role, but they don't necessarily advance your career. Like maybe it's sort of the busy work things that you have to do and they're part of your job description. But whereas like an A item would be like spending 15 minutes a day actually building and cultivating your network or something like that, So B things like you still want to do them because like they could get you into hot water, let's say, if you don't do them. But I'm suggesting we put those second because it's too easy to over prioritize those because as women of color and non-binary people of color, we tend to be socially conditioned to put our needs last and put everybody else first. So this is to try to balance the scales a bit. And then C is similar. Low priority items, not urgent. These are like the nice to get done things, but you don't want to forget to do them eventually. So you just put them on the C list. And eventually they get done when they get done. So I hope this is helpful to you to try this out, this version of the ABC list from my business coach, my hair dad, and like through my kind of variation and tweaking and tailoring. And I hope that it helps you make your time management make you